This story was told to me by a Lakota elder some time ago, and it just came up for me, so I wanted to share. So once when the world was young, there was a medicine man. He had studied his whole life to help people, and he had a good heart. All he really did was serve. One day he got a call. A messenger came to the village saying that there was a village across the river and they were sick. They were very, very sick. So he packed everything he could as quickly as he could and set off to go see if he could save this village. In order to get there, he had to take a long, winding path that was up against a sheer cliff. On the other side was a river. In order to get to the crossing, and he was hurrying as fast as he could. He only slept during the darkest hours to make sure that he didn't wander off and go over the edge as he made his way. Around day 2, he came to a place on this crossing, on this path, and there was a man standing there holding a rope. The other end was tied around his belly. And the man says to him as he approaches, "Will you hold this rope? Please, I need your help." And the medicine man, wanting to help, grabbed the end of the rope, asking, "Why do you want me to hold the..." And before he could finish the sentence, the man just drops off the side of the cliff and he grabs the rope and he's leaning back against it, holding it. "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why did you do that? Climb back up. Come on, climb back up." The man hanging at the other end of the rope says, "Just hold on, just hold on." The medicine man, not knowing what he was doing, not knowing what was happening, held on, but the rope started to slip. The man dangling at the other end felt that slip. "Please hold on to the rope. Don't drop me. I'll drop it to the river. I'll drown. Don't let me die. Tie it around your waist." The medicine man calls down to him, "Climb up. I can't hold you. The rope is slipping. Tie it around your waist. Tie it around your waist." So the medicine man does. He ties it around his waist. And he's standing there, leaning all his weight back up against this rope, calling down to the man that is dangling above the river, off the side of a cliff. "I need you to climb back up. I have someplace to be. There are people that are waiting for me." The man just screams back up, "Don't drop the rope. Don't let me die. I don't want to drown. Don't let me die." The medicine man tries with all his might, pulling the rope, trying to bodily drag this man back up to the safety of the path, calling down to him, "I need you to help me. Climb up the side of the cliff. I'm trying to get you back up to safety." But the man just dangles there, continuing to call up, "Don't let go of the rope. If you let go of the rope, I will fall into the river. I could die. I could drown. Don't kill me." Hours go by. The medicine man's body is trembling with fatigue, holding this weight, calling back and forth with this man, having no idea what's going on, watching as the sun sets, knowing that he needs to get to this village. He has things to do. Finally, he calls down to the man, "I have to go. You're not telling me what you're doing. You're not helping yourself climb back up to safety. You're not helping me drag you back up to safety. I have to go." "No! Don't let me drown. I could die. Don't kill me. You'll kill me if you let the rope drop." The medicine man stands there on the side of the cliff, his heart breaking in his chest. All he wants to do is help. All he wants to do is serve. But this man just won't help himself. He won't help him, knowing that it was the man's choice to jump off the side of the cliff to begin with. Praying to his ancestors, praying to his creator for guidance. What do I do as he watches the sunset, knowing that people are sick and suffering? Many people, that if he could just get there, he could help. Maybe he could save them. Finally, the heavy heart, he unties the rope from his waist and calls down to the man, "This is your last chance. I need you to climb up. Help me get you up here." A first there's only silence, and he wonders what happens. The man calls up, "If you drop that rope and I die, my death is on your hands." The medicine man breathed. One life for 100? No, I can't. And he let the rope drop, heard the cry, and a great splash as the man hit the water. He collected his belongings with tears in his eyes, saying prayers for the man, that he swims, that he remembers he can swim and he can make it. And he continues. With each step he takes towards the village, though, his heart feels lighter because he knew that this was not his fault. The man made the choice. The man refused to help him. The man refused to help himself. And that burden was not on his shoulders. When the medicine man made it to the village, he made it barely in the nick of time. If he had spent 2 more hours holding the man on the rope, he could have lost the entirety of the village, men, women, and children, all. And so it goes from a lightened burden to joy in his heart, knowing that he had made the right choice, believing in his heart that the man chose to swim instead of sink. I believe this story carries so much weight for us today because many people make choices, their choices, that cause them hardship, that can make them sick, that can cause them pain. And we try to save them. We can put a lot of effort and energy into trying to save our friends. But if they're not willing to help themselves, if they're not willing to hear or take what you're offering, or if they can't receive it, then your voice, your energy could be used to help people that do want it, that are listening, that find your energy, your love, and your wisdom useful. It is not your burden to bear, to carry someone else. In fact, many times, if you are preventing someone else from suffering, if you are saving them, if you are digging them out of trouble, pain can be the greatest motivational teacher. Suffering sometimes is what makes us into the great beings that we could be. So do not deny someone their path, and do not deny yourself your own. And if you can't help someone, just know that you did everything that you could, and that is all you could ever do. Much love, relatives. Have a beautiful day.